Hey RC race fans, welcome to Hype RC. Today we're going to be doing a video on the Axial Scx10 base camp and the Traxxas TRX4 Sport. We're going to take both these trucks out, box, stock, and run them at my favorite crawling spot, the Wastelands. Then come back and run them on my new course at home, the Eliminator. Let's not waste any time, let's get to it. Man, that was a blast. I had a lot of fun taking these two trucks out and giving them a head-to-head competition. Let's start off and talk about the 5 things that I like the most about these two vehicles, and 5 things each that I think could use some improvement. We'll go ahead and start with the Traxxas TRX4 Sport. The body on this thing, I like it. Out of the box, I love the newer, the last editions they did with the tan color here. It's just a good, solid body. Traxxas did a good job here. The rock sliders, I like. Helps you creep crawl, get where you need to be. This guy's got a lot of power right out of the box, gets you where you're going. The links on this guy, nice, tough, strong links. You know, stiff frame. This thing is stiff. And the number one thing that I really liked about the Sport, these tires that Traxxas put on this thing. You get this thing planted, and man, those tires just those things will just dig in and grip and get you right where you need to go. We'll move back over to the base camp, and you know, this guy, they both have portal axles on it, but the clearance on the base camp, it's got the edge there. The options for battery mounting and servo mounting on this thing were very well thought out. A lot of research and development went into that. I really like all the options you have there. The approach angles on this guy are great right out of the box. And the servo that this guy comes with is it's pretty solid right out of the box. You know, it's not the most powerful one that you could get aftermarket, but for an RTR right out of the box, it really does a great job. We'll go to 5 things that need to be improved on both of these guys now. We'll go back to the Traxxas. Body rub, you know, you can hear it in the videos. To be expected on these RTRs. Easy, cheap fix. That can be taken care of, no problem. Traxxas battery placement, their proprietary mounting system is always a whack, you know, but again, there's some options there that we can get and take care of that. I love the rock sliders that it comes with them. They set a little bit low for my taste. Again, that's something we can address. Quick, easy, cheap fix there. This guy, again, not a lot of mounting options, you know, once you look at the Axial, but again, that's something we can address down the road. But the problem that I had with this guy was the servo. You get that thing down and wedged in, and that servo can barely get those tires to move. So that's something we're definitely going to take a look at upgrading. We'll move over to Axial. Body rub, bumper rub here. Again, cheap, easy fix there. The body, you know, you're getting a budget body here, and it keeps the center of gravity low, it keeps the cost down, you know, but again, that's something we could definitely take a look at upgrading. I like the links, the fact that they're stainless on this guy, but they're a little bit thin. I think we could beef those things up, maybe stiffen this guy up a little bit better. 2 major things though, the tires, they just, in my opinion, they're lacking. They just don't have a lot of grip. That showed on the eliminator wall. You know, this guy made it up in just a few runs. Once those tires gripped and got a hold of things, it just took that guy right up there. We had multiple tries with this, and we just couldn't get the tires in. But the thing that I don't like the least about this is that the servo horn, you get full pivot one way, but when you go to the other direction, it actually runs into the link on the bottom, and that's something I'm going to have to get a little ingenuity and get a little thought process going on and see how we might be able to address that. If I was to have to pick a winner out of these two, out there in the wastelands, they both were very capable. This guy does have clearance. It does. It's able to get over a few things that the TRX4 got a little hung up on. But the TRX4 still ended up making it over those things. But if I had to pick a winner, I'm going to have to go with the Sport, just because of the tires. Man, you get this thing, and those tires, they grip, they grab, they get you they get you where you need to go on this. But very close, very tight race at this point. I have purchased a ton of upgrades to put on these two things. We are going to do mono upgrades on this guy, and we're going to go back and we're going to hit the lines. We're going to do some trail running. We're going to go back to the eliminator wall and see what these upgrades can do for us. I'd like to thank my sponsor, NDRC. You guys got to get out there and support your local hobby shops. I don't have a problem with buying things online, but you got to support your local hobby shops, man. When you need something today, you broke it, you need it, you got to have it, you want to get it back there and run, you know, you got to support those local hobby shops, man. You can go get your hands directly on whatever it is you need and want to buy. Again, thanks for watching Hype RC. Bash, crawl, repeat. We'll see you next time for the upgrade videos.